Welcome to a TV20 News Break. I'm Dan Monroe. It's a summer of basketball as the Zelma George Recreation Center was home to an informative and competitive evening with Hoops After Dark powered by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's TV20's Alex Paterna with more.
The city of Cleveland and the NBA Cleveland Cavaliers have teamed up to host Hoops After Dark, a 6-week basketball league and developmental program designed for males 18 to 26 years old that is a part of Mayor Justin Bibb's comprehensive violence prevention strategy. This initiative has reimagined the formerly successful Midnight Basketball program by using sports and wraparound services to create community, offer customized interventions, and mitigate crime.
I think time is so important. The way things are now with this age group, to bring this on now, see if we can bring that same change that we did 30 years ago to these kids of today. So the timing is perfect to help change some of these kids' lives. A lot of the violence going on, fighting each other, which we did back in the day. So let's see if we can get that change from these kids here today, from fighting against each other and making friends with each other.
But basketball is only half of the equation. Before even stepping foot onto the court for each game, participants of the league must attend a life skills workshop, covering topics ranging from job readiness to gun safety, while also connecting youths to the many wellness services that the City of Cleveland's rec centers offer.
So we're trying to find a way to get them off the streets and give them something to do that's positive right now. So they're here playing basketball, they finish their game, they watch the other people's game, then they have to attend the workshops, which is the important part of this program, where we give them a lot of guidance and knowledge and people they can meet in these workshops. Maybe create some jobs for them, some other avenues, maybe get a chance to get them in the school. Meet people like myself that came from certain programs and met a lot of people, changed my life around. So the workshops is the key to this program that we're doing right here, which starts before they even touch the basketball court. They must attend the workshops, and they get a lot from these workshops. And we're getting them off the streets, leaving here, they're tired, sweaty, let me go home, take me a shower, I'm on the chill. So that's what it's about, trying to get them off the streets, get them some good direction, and change some people's lives.
TV20 had a chance to speak with Marcos Vasquez, a member of the league who looks forward to the opportunities the league will provide, while also getting a chance to build a community amongst his fellow players.
The reason I'm here, because this program, I feel like it's going to change a lot of people's life, and there's a reason. It's a lot of stuff going on here in Cleveland, and it's changing my life because I run the neighborhood. It's a lot of stuff going on, so me being here, it just keep me involved in something positive around the community. I feel like the important thing is we all come together and we meet different people from different neighborhoods, and it's a blessing for everybody to be here every night because it's a lot of stuff going on here.
The league is still accepting admissions. Residents interested in joining can reach out to their local rec center and ask to join the Hoops After Dark program. For TV20, this is Alex Paterna.
Thanks, Alex. For more information, call 216-664-2326 or visit Cavs.com/Hoops After Dark. The summer of basketball continues as TV20's Alex Paterna catches up with basketball coach Curtis Bloxson, who continues to uplift the youth of his community with his summer basketball camp.
Motivated to give back to the community, Curtis Bloxson founded his basketball camp to help the underserved youth of the greater Cleveland area. Through sponsors, the cost of the camp comes at low to nearly no cost for kids interested in learning the fundamentals of basketball and more.
My camp is designed as taking kids off the street, giving them a chance to compete. You know, they don't have a lot of things out there for them to do, so I make it affordable for the kids, you know. I never had opportunities back in the days for stuff like this, and I reach back and I give back now because I feel that that's what, that's the things that we're supposed to do right now is give back to keep that youth going. So I'm just looking forward to everybody just keep everything positive and keep these kids out of trouble.
But along with basketball, Coach Bloxson also highlights the importance of staying on top of studies to his students.
First of all, it's life skills. My life skills, teaching about education. If you got a D, you can't play for me. So I want them to go to school. Get that covered so you can go out for the team. So you can be on the JV squad. So you can be on the freshman squad. So you can go up to the varsity. Try to teach them to stay in school, stay in the books. Get them off of that finger Twitter and all that other stuff,
Camp attendee Caden Dixon enjoys being at the camp and has big aspirations for his basketball career.
I like it because basketball is the sport I like to play, and I want to go to the NBA when I get older. And So it's nice out here to help the littler kids. So that's why I like being here.
Steadily growing his class size throughout the years, Coach Bloxson has high hopes for the future of basketball in Warrensville and the greater Cleveland area.
My vision and my goal is to build these courts up so that we have night games like they do in New York, or we do different things, and try to keep it going, and try to build on it and keep this place packed with kids so they're coming around sports and not around guns and drugs and stuff. So I just that's my goal and my vision, to keep them going.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thank you, Alex. To learn more about the Curtis Bloxson basketball camp, you can call 216-324-0873 or email cflint.cb@gmail.com. The Cleveland Guardians and WTAM 1100 teamed up to host a special Stuff the Truck donation drive to benefit Providence House.
This opportunity with the Guardians and WTAM is huge. Not only have the Guardians embraced us and TAM as a station along with iHeartMedia, it's all the listeners, it's all the fans, it's all the people they're reaching out to share the story of Cleveland's kids who really need people to help them. And so we're just so excited to see all the community members that have been out so far today, more coming, businesses, individuals that are just feeling that call to help Cleveland's kids.
Providence House is a crisis nursery for children that provides 24/7 daily care for over 350 children per year.
Union Home Mortgage not only donated $2,500 in a big check, but also towels, paper towels, diapers, wipes, even clothing for our children. And so everyone is reaching out, and that was a collection done in their organization. So it wasn't, let's drive to the store and just pull a bunch of stuff off the shelf. It was employees who showed up at work and said, I'm bringing this to help.
Family preservation is the ultimate goal for Providence House.
These kids need our support, and more importantly, their parents do. We work with a lot of single moms, a lot of families in crisis, in poverty, homeless, domestic violence, mental health or addiction issues. But they want help, but they don't want to lose their children. And so they're turning to Providence House at this really vulnerable time and saying, I need you to help keep my kids safe and help me rebuild my life so that I can keep my children with me. And last year, 100% of our kids safely reunited with their families. Not a single child ended up in foster care. These families work so hard and they love their children so much that they're willing to do that hard work to get their lives back on track and keep their kids with them.
Well, for more information on the Providence House and how you can donate, visit their website at provhouse.org. The City of Cleveland was home to the 2022 National Homeland Security Conference, and TV20's Alex Paterno was in the middle of all the action.
As a part of hosting the yearly National Homeland Security Conference, Cleveland Public Safety Forces presented a mock counterterrorism scenario while utilizing cutting-edge technology.
For our exercise, we have elected to have a scenario involving the notification of some terror suspects in our city, and then our utilization of technology to address that. That involves not only the license plate readers, the real-time crime center, the fusion center, obviously fire hazmat, Cleveland Police Bomb Squad, Cleveland Police Explosive Detection Dogs, the aviation unit, as well as some drone technology.
The Cleveland Division of Police held the demonstration outside the Huntington Convention Center, giving both convention attendees and City of Cleveland residents a chance to see the exercise in person. Cleveland Division of Police Deputy Chief Harold Pratel looks forward to the advancements in technology that continue to serve not only police, but all facets of public safety.
The use of technology allows us to expedite things, to compress the investigative timeline, to make better decisions, to make safer decisions, and those are the things that we need to use it for. Technology is not only evolutionary, in this scenario, it's been revolutionary. Not only to be able to shoot the image from the scene to those in command and control, but to anyone else that we see fit. Any other responding forces, the bomb squad can have the technology there, the fire hazmat team can have the feed to them, And when they see that, they know exactly what they're dealing with. Therefore, they're going to make better decisions, all in a safer manner because the drone was able to zoom in and see whatever the threat might be. So that's significantly better than having to go up and handle a situation, what we call going down range.
For TV20, this is Alex Pecterna.
Thanks, Alex. We'll be right back with more on TV20 News. Stay tuned.
Greetings, Cleveland. I'm Cornell Calhoun III for TV20 Arts and Entertainment. I'm here at the lovely Cultural Gardens in preparation for the One World Day Festival. Let's go get the 411.
One World Day is Sunday, August 28th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Cultural Gardens. We're celebrating our 76th year this year, and we're very proud of it. It had its origins obviously many years ago, 76 years ago, and it has grown from being a small event that was more internally focused, that the gardens just celebrated together, to one where we invite the whole community and we're making it an event that the whole region can enjoy.
The city of Cleveland understood that this is the only one type of garden in the world. So the city has much embraced this culture event, as well as the culture garden, because this is a pride for our city. So they encourage people to come here to have weddings going on, to have performances, activities going on, because it's very educational and at the same time very much cultural learning process.
All of the gardens will have entertainment, we hope, and music, and some will have food from their native countries. And in addition to that, our main stage is the new plaza, and so we'll have entertainment all day on that. There's a whole series of events. And then we have some special spots like the Children's Village, which is designed to have activities that the children will love to participate in. Our Parade of Flags is becoming one of the most important events of the day, where all the nationalities get out and line up and march down the street. Some of them play music, they're colorful costumes. It's just a wonderful event.
It is an outdoor event, so people will be outside and can obviously safely distance themselves. But when they're in close quarters, for example, on the buses coming from the parking garage, there will be mask options available. We will have masks to people, and of course anybody who's serving food will have gloves on, and we'll be following proper protocol. Anyone that's handing something out to people.
Last year we had 20,000, so there's plenty of facilities for everybody, and the park is so large that it doesn't feel like that many people are here, but they are. And of course we have bus transportation and shuttles, and to get people moved around the garden in case they don't want to walk the whole length.
Parking is very easy. You can park at the VA garage at East 105 and MLK. You can take a shuttle from the VA garage, or you can park to the north end of the park, to the Cultural Gardens. You can park at the Metro Parks lot by the Shoreway, and also either walk here or take a shuttle in to the main part of the event. And once you're in the event, if you don't want to walk the whole distance all day long, if you want to give yourself a break, or if you have mobility issues, we will have golf carts to transport people and buses that will circulate throughout the park.
The motto of the Cultural Gardens is peace through mutual understanding. So my hope is that everybody comes to One World Day and really celebrates our oneness, the fact that we are all more alike than we are different. And if we just learn about each other's past histories of their countries, that'll bring us all together. And in a spirit of joy and happiness and friendship, it should be a wonderful event.
One World Day is a wonderful event for families, and it celebrates cultures of every kind. So whatever your heritage is, come on down and you'll find it here. We have great entertainment, great food. Pets are welcome. It's just a fun, fun, fun day, and it's free.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. After a brief hiatus due to the pandemic, Tall Ships returned to Cleveland for their popular summertime festival along the city's Lake Erie shoreline.
We've got 7 vessels visiting from U.S., Canada, and Trinidad, and we also have 3 local maritime vessels who will be a part of the attraction to board and tour as well.
The Downtown Cleveland Alliance has activities for the entire family at this year's festival.
Gates will open 9:30 to 6 p.m. for the next 3 days. And there's 2 stages that will be programmed with live entertainment. There's a ton of kids activities. We've got a kids scavenger hunt with free games, a lot of make and take crafts, a lot of maritime interactive activities, a full harbor marketplace, lots of food and beverage. And we've added 2 new events this year. So Friday evening we'll have happy hour at the dock, and then Saturday evening we'll have a full fireworks at the festival.
With all the different activities going on, boarding the ships is still the main attraction.
Included with your admission ticket is the opportunity to board and tour each of these vessels. And if you have not toured a tall ship before, it is certainly a sight to see. You know, many of these ships are replicas of, you know, older vessels back in the 14, 15, 1600s. And it is really cool to see how these captains and crews really do sail across the world and how they live amongst ship and how they take care of the ship. I mean, it's very educational and interesting to see.
The Downtown Cleveland Alliance was eager for the return of this year's Tall Ships Festival.
So, I mean, I would love to see, you know, a good 20,000 every day. You know, like I said, we're open from 9 a.m. and then our evening activities will go till 10. So much like every other festival or amusement park, we don't expect people to be out here all day. We are on the lakefront. It is going to be sunny and hot. So definitely bring your sunscreen, dress appropriate for the weather. But yeah, I would love to see this lakefront as populated as it was in 2019 and the many years before.
For more information on the Tall Ships Festival, visit tallshipscle.com. Founded back in 1970, the National Youth Sports Program of Case Western Reserve University continues to provide summer fun for kids of Cleveland. Here's TV20's Alex McTurna with the story.
Celebrating more than 50 years of enriching the youth of the greater Cleveland area, the NYSP, or National Youth Sports Program of Case Western Reserve University, provides a 5-week sports program every summer, bringing together fitness, fun, and learning.
The National Youth Sports Program, once again, was started in 1969 by our people in Congress. We picked up the program in 1970, and we have still kept the program going. A lot of program quit. We went through COVID, we went through a pandemic, we've been through recessions, we've been through war, but we still have kept this program going on at Case Western Reserve. Thank God to the City of Cleveland and Case Western Reserve.
To commemorate another successful year of the NYSP camp, a talent show was held at the Maltz Performing Arts Center, with family and friends of campers being invited to enjoy a pre-show picnic before the festivities began. TV20 spoke with camper Sydney Gilmore. Although she's only on her first year of NYSP, she couldn't be more excited for future summers with the program.
This is a family. This brings the community together. It makes us happy. Instead of sitting home watching TV, come to this camp. Because this camp, you'll find new friends, you'll find best friends. And this is my first year here, and I'm already so close with the people I met. I'm already involved, very involved. And so this just brings you closer to your community.
The camp features more than 8 sports for students to enjoy, with singing and dancing classes also being available.
Volleyball, kickball, softball, swimming, basketball. It's just an array of things that children get to learn. Dancing, we have an alumni from Case Western Reserve who comes all the way in from Texas to teach dance and choreography. It's something for everyone, and it's a fantastic opportunity.
For TV20, this is Alex McTurna.
Thanks, Alex. For more information on NYSP, you can call 216-368-4843 or email nysp@case.edu. Cleveland Municipal Court hosted their 2nd annual Yoga in the Park event, which engaged participants of the Greater Cleveland Drug Court in a 2-hour session promoting total wellness in mind, body, and spirit.
I always wanted to do yoga, but we used to do the walks around Edgewater Park, and instead of doing the walks, which became a little dull, I guess. So we wanted to do something a little bit more interesting, and yoga became huge. And so I said, how about yoga? We wanted to do it in the park. We were going to do it in the park last year. And then something happened and we came to the beach, and that was the best thing ever because this is the best location. And so the yoga combined with the beach, I just think it just gives the right vibe for what we want to do for drug court.
The yoga was instructed by local health and wellness enthusiast Elias Bertrand. Elias has a background working with individuals in recovery.
The Northern Ohio Recovery Association, I practice wellness with them every single Monday, and now we're even joining a youth kids camp on Wednesday. So bi-weekly, every single week, I'm working with a lot of people who are in active recovery, helping them and teaching them how to be active and wellness outside of just your day-to-day life.
Most of the participants had never tried yoga prior to the event, but once the session started, they were in full swing.
I think a lot of them were probably agnostic about yoga, or they didn't want to do it at all. But as soon as they came out, they're like, oh, this was a great activity. I loved it. I really felt just serene. And so that's what we want to do. That's what we're aiming for. We want some serenity. We want them to do something that is wholesome and positive, that speaks to their wellness and positivity. And so this is it. And so I think this is going to be our signature event. And walks are great, but I think there's something about yoga that it's just a completely different vibe. And so for drug court, I think yoga is the best activity.
It's amazing just some of the feedback that I hear from a lot of the patients of them not knowing how to even breathe accurately. If they're having an anxiety or a panic attack, a lot of them now feel like they have steps to be able to take in their day-to-day lives, and it just makes me feel amazing to be able to have a little bit of part of help in their life.
Yoga on the beach is about celebrating sobriety. Achieving sobriety is a long road for some, which Judge Moore knows firsthand as the presiding judge over drug court.
I'm just so excited, and they come up to me and they tell me, oh, I've got 60 days clean. Someone just came up to me and said, I got 2 years. And so those are the kinds of things that we live for as drug court judges. And yes, the road can be zigzag. It's definitely not a straight line. And so this is just one of the things we can do to make it smoother. And so I'm just so glad that we got this activity, and we're going to be doing it every year.
To find out more about the Greater Cleveland Drug Court, visit clevelandmunicipalcourt.org. Well, TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to share our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Coming up next, learn about what's going on with the Cleveland Metropolitan Schools with this week's CMSD 360. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Darielle Snipes with the CMSD News Bureau. Welcome to CMSD 360, a look at news happening around the district for the week of July 24th. The beginning of the school year is just around the corner. There is still time to enroll your child for free, high-quality preschool, kindergarten, to high school, and any grade in between. Students and families will get more with the CMSD experience. Students will receive a device as well as get more art, music, sports, and more. They can also participate in project-based learning plus more. Enroll now for the 2022-23 school year by going to choosecmsd.org or call 216-838-3675. Year-round schools will head back to class starting on Monday, August 1st for 9th graders, then Tuesday, August 2nd for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. The first day of school for students attending Cleveland School of Architecture and Design, Cleveland School of Science and Medicine, the Downtown Education Center, and the School of One will be on Monday, August 8th. For most students, their first day will be Monday, August 22nd. There is a lot of back-to-school information on the district website, clevelandmentorschools.org. You can find a schedule of schools' meet and greets, individual school starts and end times, and information on athletics and more. On Tuesday, the Mid-American Conference will announce a 5-year grant from the College Football Playoff Foundation, George Gunn Foundation, and Cleveland Foundation. Back in 2017, the district received a $1 million 5-year grant from the same organizations to help recruit, mentor, and keep teachers in urban education. This new grant will run until 2027. The event will take place at the House of Blues beginning at 10:30 a.m. The popular stage play Beat the Streets will return to CMSD on Wednesday. Beat the Streets is a story based on true events where teenagers from a poverty-stricken neighborhood make a promise to each other to become doctors. The play touches on cyber, physical, and verbal bullying, as well as peer pressure and violence to show how these teens maneuver these situations to continue to pursue their dreams. The play will begin at 11 at the John Hay campus. For more information, go to btsplay.org. 3 teachers from Orchard STEM School will be receiving the 2022 George B. Mulburn Ohio Teen Teacher Award on Thursday at the Martha Holding Jennings Foundation Annual Retreat at the Cleveland Marriott East. Deborah Schmidt, Takaya Williams, and Tamara Zelwin are being recognized for turning a parking shortage at the school into a problem-based learning project for 2nd, 5th, and 8th graders. Students who participated in IT internships at Cleveland State University this summer will be giving their final presentations on Thursday at the Cleveland State University Ballroom from 12 to 3 p.m. It is open to the public. Friday marks the end of the pre-K through 8th grade portion of the CMSD Summer Learning Experience. Students will present demonstrations of learning to showcase what they learned during the 5 weeks of engaging activities. Students from Walton Pre-K through 8th School and Bureau Dual Language Academy will be performing in a 30-minute original play in Spanish called A las Nubes on Saturday. Playwright Georgina Escobar wrote the play based off conversations with children from the Clark Fulton neighborhood and the book Broken Butterfly by Raquel Ortiz. Cleveland Playhouse, a CMSD community partner, was instrumental in bringing this play to life. The performance will begin at 11 a.m. at the Barrio Boy Community Garden located at 3333 West 33rd Street in Cleveland, and the play is open to the public. On Friday, August 5th, summer commencement will take place at 6 p.m. at the East Professional Center. We'll stay connected with what's going on in the district by downloading the CMSD app or following CMSD on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks for watching CMSD 360. Have a great and productive week.